Chef as well. Yes, very good. Okay, so you're going to be good in the kitchen today now.
Yeah, I'm going to give it my best shot.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what's Steve going to do for you?
Well, I feel it's all a bit tame for you, so I hope it's all right. Well, we've got some, in your honour, we've got some fabulous Australian fish flown over especially, and you know what they are, don't you? Red Emperor, this beautiful thing here, and also a coral trout. So we've got some little fillets here to use.
I presume you would eat a lot of this fish anyway, would you, in Australia?
Stacks of fish.
Yeah.
Stacks of fish.
Yeah, big heaps of it.
And then to go with it, because it's very exotic, isn't it? And new Australian, which is lovely. A mango and pawpaw salsa. Now, Steve's already complimented me on the size of my mangoes, haven't you?
And you didn't think you'd even noticed.
I'm sorry, but I did, yeah.
You did.
Listen, Steve,
I'm afraid you did.
There is absolutely no answer to that. And don't even get embroiled, because you're going to dig yourself right in it.
It's got a shade of red happening, though.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think you've been there before. Listen, this mango here. Now, you already know how to do this, don't you?
I do,
You're
mate.
stealing my thunder today.
No,
So let him get on with it and
So
do
look,
it then.
right, go on then.
Well, it's
Get on
very
with it.
Australian. You know, fish and mangoes. See, mangoes, we actually get them in the bush. So what I do is I kind of look at it and get about halfway and then run the knife through there, like
Actually,
that.
can you be relatively self-sufficient in the bush?
Absolutely.
Really?
Particularly if you've got a good piece of fishing line, you can actually get a feed really easy. And mangoes, you see them in the wild pretty regularly.
And what else do you see when you're in the wild?
Lots of crocodiles, snakes,
No, I meant
scorpions,
to
spiders.
eat.
There's a fair few potato-like species. Yams are good. And they're like, you just look for vines and you go down, dig the tuber out, you can cut them up, boil them up. I work with the Aborigines all the time.
Oh, do you?
They're great with finding bush tucker. And then I just run a few lines
Bush
through
tucker,
it.
that's what we've got to get. Bush tucker.
Bush tucker.
I like it.
Well, this is like bush tucker, fish and
It is,
mangoes,
isn't it?
mate.
It's fantastic. Now,
So what have you done now?
Well, I've made a little marinade here with some coriander, some garlic, and some lime juice. And I'm just going to pop this. Hey, that's fantastic. I think we ought to really get buzzing in this kitchen now, because you like things really buzzing, don't you? You like a bit of danger, so we've got nice
Tuck
hot
around
pan.
that. Look
Look
at
at that.
Fantastic.
Easy.
Fish goes in.
That's
now,
brilliant.
in here, we've got some macadamia oil here, Steve. So do you want to just put a little bit of macadamia oil?
What's so special about this oil then?
Well, apparently you've got 10 acres of macadamia.
Yeah, I've got 10 acres
haven't
at,
you?
at Australia Zoo where I live. We've got about 10 acres of macadamias, and they're a Queensland native nut. So these kind of live at my home.
Oh, okay.
In
And
it
then do
goes.
you make your
That's
own
it, that's
oil
fine,
from
that's
those
fine.
trees?
No, I just eat the nuts.
I shouldn't have asked, should I?
Sorry, mate.
Now, into
So what are you
there,
frying now?
It's some cabbage, some Chinese cabbage. I'm going to put into there. The oil's quite hot. So stand back.
Extreme danger.
Stand back, extreme danger. A bit more cabbage into there. And then I'm going to let you just stir that, Steve, while I...
And what seasoning did you put in?
That is Thai 7-spice seasoning.
All right.
So we put some cucumber in, really nice. So it's nice and fresh and healthy, because you love seafood. You were telling me you love seafood dishes.
And I'm huge on veggies too.
Oh, right. Well, we'll put a bit more
Well, look
veggie
at you.
in there.
You're a fine specimen of a healthy boy.
Thanks, mate. That's very nice of you to say.
Now, let's have a look at this fish and turn that over, because it cooks so quickly. Can you see how that's... Have you used a griddle pan before?
No.
Because this is very trendy over here.
What sort of things would you take camping with you, like your billabong and your fried what?
Just a piece of steel, a square piece of steel, like a barbecue plate, and a pot that, that also doubles as a billy for boiling water for cups of tea and coffee and stuff.
Easy.
Usually only 2 bits of steel, and then just use a campfire.
See,
get that
Anne's
happening.
easy.
And, yeah...
Cooking made easy. Now,
Well,
listen,
it's the
I
same
just want to ask
idea,
you about the
isn't it?
fish, Anne. Would this recipe be good for any kind of fish?
You could use any kind of fish. I mean, salmon, any kind of white fish at all that you can get. And I'm a great believer in getting fish that's in season. So it's a case of chatting up the fishmonger. This Australian fish you can get it in this country, and we've got details of how you can get it. But I think it's just a case of whatever's available, really. Now, how's that going? Let's put the noodles in there.
Ooh,
so we've got
looks
noodles
really
to
good,
go
doesn't
with
it?
it. These have been blanched already. Just give them a quick stir around.
Yep.
Can I...
Is this the salsa?
This is the salsa, which is mango, papaya. It's got chilli in. It's got coriander in. And the whole thing is really it's kind of new Australian, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, you could probably knock this up in the bush, couldn't you?
Well, I tell you what, the mangoes and the pawpaws grow wild there anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that
And
lovely?
with a bit of influence from Asia, you can find chilies just about in any beach coastal areas.
The thing
So
is,
you can eat for nothing then?
Yeah, absolutely.
the thing I like about mangoes, I've heard this story. the best place to eat mangoes is in the bath. So you could get into that pond with the... Well, it's not a pond, is it? With the alligator. Aggro the alligator and sit there.
I have a funny feeling that Aggro, that croc, wouldn't be particularly interested in the mango.
No, he'd bypass that and go straight to the source.
Straight to that calf. Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
Steve, I think, do you want to tip that onto there? Because
Sure.
I think you're nearest.
Yeah.
So just tip the whole thing. So that's the noodles and the macadamia nut oil and the salmon and the coral trout in your honour.
Wow.
I think this
You're
fish
even
is
allowed to eat
cooked
it, by the way,
beautifully,
Steve.
hasn't
Great.
it?
That's
You
the
probably
best part
got
of
no
cooking.
food at that function last night at the Telly Awards, did you?
Not a thing.
Not a thing.
Did you not? There, especially in your honour, Australian fish
Beautiful.
flown in.
Well done, Anne. That's
Thanks,
good.
yeah.
OK. Now, mate, you got to eat it all.
OK.
OK.
The what?
Fork. No,
I'll
not
make
at
quick
all. No,
work
just
of
a
this.
taste. I want to
Okay.
get the reaction.
It's
Quick work of that, would you?
bush tucker and a half, isn't it?
Oh, sensational. Let's
That's
try a
coral
piece of this.
fish.
Coral
It
fish.
cooks so
Coral trout.
Coral trout, yeah.
Good.
Think
So you'll come back
it.
again the next time you're here, will you?
Oh, yeah,
Where'd you go to tonight? To Africa, is it? This might be the last decent meal you get. I know. What are you going to catch in Africa?
Crocodiles and snakes. How unusual for
I know.
me.
The rest of us are just going, like, out for dinner or home for dinner or cooking or whatever. He's going off to Africa to catch crocs and snakes. I tell you.
As you do.
It's a different world. Anyway, thank you so much for coming in. Smashing to see you. And, of course, to Anne Stone. Thank you.